Yo, One Piece fans, brace yourselves, because chapter 1163 just broke the entire community. I'm not kidding, this might be the most godly, aura-farming chapter Oda has ever written. Imu's transformation, Xebec's rage, Garp's defiance, Roger's resolve, everything in this chapter screams peak fiction. Welcome back to Talks with Otaku, and today we're breaking down every insane detail of One Piece chapter 1163, Domi Reversi. Let's dive straight into chaos. The chapter begins with silence. The Marines stand frozen as Saint Saturn begins transforming. But this isn't Saturn. It's Imu-sama manifesting through his body. The Marines panic. What is this form? But Imu looks down and says one word: trash. And in an instant, he slaughters everyone around him. Marines, pirates, allies, enemies. It doesn't matter. To Imu, everything is beneath him. Using Saturn's monstrous limbs, he stabs through Marine after Marine. Even the pirates watching are stunned. This isn't order, it's annihilation. Imu finally commands, "Retreat, leave this place." But it's too late. God Valley has already turned into a graveyard of legends. Amid the bloodshed, Roger watches his crewmates fall. He orders Gaban to secure the treasure and escape, but he himself runs toward the darkness. Garp yells, "Don't do anything crazy this time, Roger." Roger doesn't even look back. He's chasing the source of that monstrous haki. Elsewhere, Garp grabs a Marine and screams, "What the hell is that thing?" The Marine shivers. "It's Saturn's transformation." But Garp mutters, "That's no elder, that's a demon." And with a clenched fist, Garp decides to fight back. The Marines try to stop him, but you can't stop Garp when justice burns this hot. The ground splits, the air trembles, and then Rox D. Xebec walks in, dripping pure menace. He throws his coat back and shouts, "Hey, King of the Rats! You came here to kill me, didn't you?" Imu replies, "So you're Davy Jones." But Xebec smirks, "You're wrong, Imu. I'm not Davy Jones, but there's a promise I intend to keep." That one word and promise sends Imu into rage. "This is why you must be erased from history." The ground cracks as Imu lunges, but Xebec blocks, aura radiating, and cuts off Imu's leg in one clean motion. Then he declares, "This world is not yours." Aura farming on another level. The Marines panic, thinking Xebec is attacking Saturn. But Garp grins and says, "Of course, give backup." A Marine stutters, "Back up who, Garp?" But Garp stays silent, smiling, because his target is Imu. Meanwhile, chaos spreads. Captain John betrays the Rocks pirates, using the Jiki Jiki no Mi, the original metal fruit, to pull every treasure on God Valley toward himself. Gold, weapons, ships, everything flies into his grasp. But Ganju stops him with an explosive Sky Snake Red Dragon, ending his betrayal instantly. And now, all eyes return to the true stage. The strongest in the world stand shoulder to shoulder. Garp, Roger, Xebec, Whitebeard, Kaido, and Big Mom. They unleash their attacks together. Garp, Galaxy Impact. Roger, Divine Departure. Xebec, Curse of Appear. Whitebeard, Spacebreaker. Big Mom, Iku Sovereignty. Kaido, Dragon's Wrath. 6 gods strike as one, and Imu's body is obliterated. He melts, disintegrates, yet still regenerates. And in that moment, everyone realizes this is not a human being. While chaos unfolds, we shift to Dragon, running through the ruins with a baby, Shanks. He's trying to reach a Navy ship, but Destiny has other plans. A treasure chest opens, and baby Shanks crawls inside, sealing his fate. Dragon loses him in the madness, and unknowingly, the legend of Shanks is born. Back in the center of destruction, Imu regenerates completely. Xebec slashes relentlessly, dividing him into pieces. But Imu smiles. "You think you're winning, Rox? You'll be the one to finish your own family." Xebec glares. "What nonsense are you talking about?" And then Imu utters the cursed words, "Domi Reversi." Suddenly, Xebec's body twists, his teeth sharpen, aura distorts. He's transforming. Roger and Garp watch in horror as Rox D. Xebec turns into a demon. In the final panels, we see Ares, Xebec's wife, running through the forest with her child, Blackbeard. Thus begins the curse of the Rocks bloodline. Imu made Xebec the executioner of his own family. That is true darkness. And that's where chapter 1163 ends. Roger, Garp, Xebec, Kaido, Big Mom, Whitebeard, 6 legends united, yet they couldn't stop Imu. This chapter proves Imu isn't a ruler, he's a god of destruction. And now, the world will need another Joy Boy, another Luffy, to finish what they couldn't. The craziest part? No break next week. So get ready, Nakama, because if this chapter was peak fiction, the next one might just break reality itself. This is Talks with Otaku, signing off. Like the video, share it with your crew, and subscribe.